गाइस, मेरा नाम नैतिक गुप्ता है और मैं अपनी इस यूट्यूब सीरीज़ में कुछ LeetCode क्वेश्चंस करा चुका हूँ। साथ ही साथ मैं इस सीरीज़ में कुछ TSA कंसेप्ट्स भी पढ़ाऊँगा। साथ ही साथ कुछ कंटेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस भी डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स के मैं पढ़ाऊँगा। मैं इस वीडियो लेक्चर में बेसिक कंसेप्ट्स भी पढ़ाऊँगा आगे। तो पहले हम आज का क्वेश्चन शुरू करते हैं। इस क्वेश्चन को शुरू करने से पहले मैं जितने भी हमारे कोडर्स जो इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर रहे हैं, मैं उनसे कहना चाहूँगा कि पहले इस क्वेश्चन को खुद से एक टाइम दें, उसके बाद ही उसका सोल्यूशन आप चेकआउट करें। और जब कोई भी अगर नया कोडर कोडिंग सीख रहा है तो अपनी कोडिंग स्किल्स को ब्रशअप करने के लिए 2 से 3 महीने का समय ज़रूर लें। तो आज का जो हमारा क्वेश्चन है 1605, फाइंड वैलिड मैट्रिक्स given row and column sums. So in this question you are given two arrays, row sum and column sum of non-negative integers, where row sum I is the row sum of the element in the ith row and col sum j is the sum of element of jth row of the 2D matrix. So basically we are given two arrays, row sum and col sum, for a matrix. Matrix is a collection of two or more array in a two-dimensional structure. So where row sum defines the sum of the row sum defines the sum of elements of ith row, and col sum defines the sum of elements of jth column in the matrix. You don't know the element of the matrix, but you know the sum of each row and column. So in this question we do not know any we do not know any element of the matrix. We just know the sum of rows and column which are stored in the two arrays, row sum and column sum. So we have to find a matrix of non-negative integer of size row sum and col sum that satisfies the requirements properly. So in this question we can have different matrices. We have to return one of the matrix for the question. So let's understand what the question is saying. So let me comment it out. So let us understand. We are given in the first question we are given two arrays, row sum 3,8 and col sum 4,7. So it is clearly understood that the matrix which we are going to get is of 2 by 2 size, as the row sum is 2 and col sum is 2. So the size of our matrix is 2 by 2. So let's make a 2 by 2 matrix. So we have to put in the elements so that the sum of the row, it satisfies the condition that sum of the first row is equals to 3, sum of the second row is equals to 8, and sum of the first column is equals to 4, and sum of the second column is equals to 7. So the answer is given here is this 3 0 and 1 7. So let's check the sum of first row, which is 3. The sum of second row, 1 plus 7 equals to 8. Sum of the first column is 3 plus 1 equals to 4, and sum of the second column is 0 plus 7 equals to 7. So the answer is correct. We can also check it for the second question. So let's check for the algo, how we are going to do it. In this question we are going to do matrix traversal and use greedy approach for it. In a greedy approach, what's a greedy approach? In which we just check the neighboring elements and put the best value for it. We do not check for the optimized solution. So let's check for it. In this question we are going to take two pointers I and j, where I equals to 0 and j equals to 0. These two pointers are going to point at two different locations. Firstly, at the initial of row sum and column sum, and at the indices, various indexes of matrix. So I is pointing at the 0th index of row sum and j is pointing at the 0th index of column sum, and they both together are combining at they both together are pointing at matrix 0.0 0, index. So let's start. We can check until I is less than row sum size and j is less than col sum size. So we will find out a minimum element of row sum I and col sum j. We will put that element in the our matrix. So let's suppose we are naming our matrix as map I comma j equals to a, and then we will remove it from both of our row sum and col sum. And then what we will do, we will check that which of it is 0, because if we are taking the minimum, so after performing these two operations, either both can be 0 or one of it will be 0. So if row sum is equals to 0, so I plus plus, or if col sum equals to 0, then j plus plus, and then we will return our matrix. So we can also verify our algorithm. Let's understand it. Just for our first question, we have a 2 by 2 matrix. So I is 0 and j is equals to 0. So in this I 0, row sum 0 and col sum 0. So in this between 3 and 4, which is minimum? 3. So we will put in matrix 0, 0, 3, and we will subtract 3 from row sum 0 and col sum 0. So it will be equals to, row sum will be, what will be row sum is it will be 0, 8 and col sum 1, 7. Now as row sum 0 is equals to 0, so we will increment our ith pointer. So I will be equals to 1. Now between row sum 1 and col sum 0, which is smaller, between 8 and 1, which is smaller, 1. So we will put in matrix 1, 0 position 1, and we will subtract 1 from both of the places. So when we will subtract 1 from here, it will be equals to 7 and it will be equals to 0. And as this position, col sum position has became 0, so we will increment the pointer of j. So pointer of j has been increased. Now we will check for row sum 1 and col sum 1, which are both 7. So minimum of 7 and 7 equals to 7. So we will put at matrix 1, 1, 7, and we will subtract 7 from both of the places. And as both of have been decreased, so we will increase the pointer, and the condition has been satisfied. Now the places which have remained unfilled, we will put 0 there. So this will be the matrix. So I hope you guys have understood it. If you haven't understood it, please let me know in the comment section. I will again explain it to you with the help of a video. So let's code it. आई होप आपको इतना समझ में आ गया होगा। हम कोड करने से पहले जो भी हमें रिटर्न करना होता है हम पहले उसे ही लिख लेते हैं। हमें एक 2D वेक्टर रिटर्न करना है और उस 2D वेक्टर का साइज जो होगा वो हमारा होगा रोसम डॉट साइज कॉमा size. I hope you know the initialization of 2D vector. In this I have initialized a vector which has number of rows equals to row sum size and number of column equals to col sum size, and each column has 0 in it. Each column has each distinct value of 0. So let's start. We will take two pointers I comma j and initialize it to 0. We will make a loop while I is less than row sum dot size and j is less than col sum dot size. What we will do, we will find out the minimum of the value present at the both indexes. We have finded the minimum. Now we will put the minimum in the matrix. We have put the minimum in our matrix. Now what we will do, we will subtract the minimum from both of the indexes. Sum of I minus equals to a, and same we will do for col sum. Now both the value has been deducted from the row sum index and col sum index. Actually we have to take j. Now one of the value have become 0 or both have become 0. So if row sum of I equals to 0, I plus plus, or if col sum of j has become 0, so j plus plus. Now we have achieved our required matrix. Now we can return our matrix. So let's run it. So it's been accepted. You can apply your own test cases for it also. Yes. So we have gained 100% accuracy. Now let's check our time complexity. Okay, the time complexity is big O of n here, and the space complexity is still big O of n. Okay, so thank you guys. If you like the video, please like, subscribe and share. And if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section.